Here's my dog, everyone. Let's sit. Let's sit. Speak. Good girl. Good girl. What's up, everyone? Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the last couple of videos. Please subscribe and like, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. So let's talk about pizza dough. Have you ever made pizza dough, or you found a recipe where there's a, I don't know, you're making, it's enough for 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, but when there's only 2 you guys. So, I mean, so what do? You can break them up. You know, you can break down the recipe so that it's just enough for 2 people, but I mean, it's only 2 pizzas. Like, what if you want pizza midway through the week, or if you want pizza late night, or if you want it a couple weeks down the road? Like, what do? You know, let's say if you make a lot of pizza dough and after you're done, what are you gonna do? You're gonna throw it away? I mean, I wouldn't throw it away. So what do? I recently found that freezing your pizza dough is a huge game changer. You know, it's just a matter of finding when you want to freeze it. You know, you want to freeze it too early, and you don't want to freeze it too late when it's, you know, when the dough is really relaxed. I usually portion up the doughs into little balls, let them rest for a couple hours. I find that's the perfect time to wrap them up in some saran wrap and then throw them in the freezer. Here, so I'll show you. You guys can take a look. Try to give you guys a good look. Notice how they're, you know, still really, notice how they're still pretty soft. Lots of flour just so that it doesn't stick. Lots of flour so that it doesn't stick. But this is the perfect time to freeze. Again, 24 hour fermentation. Perfect time I like to ball them up is maybe 6 hours before eating, and then let them chill out, and then wrap and freeze. But anyways, here it goes. Right, so let me wrap one up and I'll show you how I do it. Always make sure you flour, just so that it doesn't stick. Flour. And notice how it's they're almost starting to touch. That's when, you know, it's really important to flour these up so it doesn't stick when you bring them out. Right, so I use saran wrap, so it's, you know, and so I use saran wrap just because it's easiest. I don't know, I guess you could use something else. You could put it into a little Tupperware, but I just use saran wrap. And then when I take them out, you know, I just unwrap them, put them onto a plate, add some extra flour, just because when they come out of the freezer, you know, it's gonna be pretty cold and it's gonna get wet. So just make sure you add some flour. So like right now, I'm gonna add some flour. Go. Just make sure this thing does not stick. There you go. And you'll be surprised, after this is frozen, you know, after it's frozen, you let it come to room temperature and just let it chill for maybe even a couple hours, and the results that you'll get are pretty amazing. If you check back on my other videos, and you'll see how they come out. That was a frozen pizza dough, the one where I did with the cat's pastrami, frozen pizza dough. But anyways, so here it is. I floured the bottom of it. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit around the sides, just so that it doesn't stick. Wrap it up. Boom, good to go. Just toss it in the freezer. And I would say this is good for at least maybe a few weeks. I don't know. I tried it for a couple of weeks and it came out perfect. Can you imagine? I get home from work sometimes 8 o'clock at night And I just tell my wife to take a pizza dough out the freezer for a couple hours before I get home. By the time I get home, it's relaxed. Put some sauce, whatever you have in the freezer, toss it into the uni, or your pizza oven, or even your oven, or on a pan. Or, there's many ways you can cook this thing. And you have pizza. Pretty nice. Game changer. So okay, toss this in the freezer, and we're good to go. So I gotta do 6 more of these. Yeah. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Try to get as much greens in before I eat pizza. So.